How's it going today, guys? Um, I just wanted to come on here and kind of kick something off. I'm going to be trying to do a video every day about a topic that I either feel strongly about or kind of just want to do. Um, you know, I am very self-critical of myself when I do anything. So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, who would want to listen to me? Um, but I'm sure that somebody out there might find something that I have to say important or resonate with them, and I could also just be background noise, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I just want to make a medium for people to enjoy because I myself have always been very critical about anything that I do. Um, I've always wanted to make art or media, but I've always been my biggest critic, and I'm always like, oh, I'm not going to be able to do it the way that I want to, or, everybody's going to make fun of me, nobody's going to watch, and I want to get out of that mindset, and I just want to do something for once. I'm using my girlfriend's fishing rod, because I'm realizing that I have a difficult time talking about complex things while doing really anything. So, we're just gonna pop a squat right up here. We're just gonna fish, and we're gonna talk. Um, Ever since I was young, I've wanted to make YouTube videos, or I've wanted to make music recently. I've been funneling most of my stuff, most of my free time, I guess, into making music. Actually, literally have my guitar right next to me. Here's the G chord. I doubt that that'll come through. I'm also missing a fish at the same time. So, I lied about going fishing, I guess. I'm effectively just going to be rambling about whatever I want to talk about. In this episode, this is difficult for me because I'm sitting in my dorm room talking to myself about things that I am uncomfortable with. But I'm doing it anyway because what if, somebody liked this? What if somebody enjoyed listening to me talk about, I don't know, something stupid? At least I think it's stupid. I need to let that go, and I've always wanted to make media. I've always wanted to do this. And, I'm getting older. I just turned 21. I know it's not super old, but in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm starting work soon. I recently just signed my first job offer. It's my first big boy job. And I've always wanted to kind of have a media outlet where I can connect with people or talk to people about what's going on in my life, or just hear from other people how they're doing, and just build a type of community where I'm able to kind of harbor that. I've always been creative and be able to do a lot of things, but actually being able to share it with people or make content for people other than myself, I've always had trouble with, because I am my biggest critic. That's why right now, whenever I'm talking, I'm kind of just in my head, I'm like, just keep talking, because if I keep talking, then I can't critique myself, because, well, it would have already came out of my mouth. So that's the way that I'm seeing things right now, and I hope they will continue to be so, because I love sharing my input on things. Professional yapper, if you will. But I also want to be genuine about everything that I do here. There's a lot of things that I've never experienced before or don't have any say on, because I've never been in a situation where I've needed to have a say on things. I don't have any crazy stories of things that have happened in my life. I don't have anything like that. So I second guess, and I don't know if this is really something I should be doing. I'm kind of at a battle with my own inner demons, I guess. I'm sure that at least some of you out there, probably out of the 6 people that click on this YouTube video, you guys will understand what I'm talking about, where you just want to do something. Like you just want to make something, you want to do something, you want to be creative, you want to share it with people. And there's that little voice in the back of your head and you're just like, oh, yeah, people are going to think I'm weird. Like, what are my friends going to think? You know, I have that constantly, and I don't want to have it anymore because I know that it's something I enjoy and I love doing. You know, my previous, videos that I've made on YouTube have been with my friends, but they don't want to make the same kind of content or play the same games that I would like to. And it might be an inclination that I just like am scared that I'm not able to do things by myself creatively, or I feel like I myself am not enough to entertain people. I would really love to get out of that mindset and just create and just make things. And it's probably going to suck for a long time because I'm not used to talking to myself at all. It's unnatural. We're human beings. We want to talk to other people. But I love sharing about the things that I care about and the things that I love doing. So, comparison is the thief of joy. And I'm just not going to compare myself to anybody. People have done this style of content where they kind of just play games and talk. And I thought that it would, not that I think it was easy, because it takes a supreme amount of skill to be able to articulate yourself and be comfortable talking, to nobody effectively. Nobody in presence. Like, you know what I mean? You guys are here. And that's what matters. And, I'll get better with time. Everything gets better with age. And I'm sure that this is going to be a situation where the more that I do this, the more comfortable I'll get. And I'll be able to continue to make things that I'm truly proud of, to be able to kind of step back and say, yeah, like not only did I make that, but I stopped being my own inner critic. Speaking of which, this looks terrible. Let's do like a sloped roof or something, like right there. I'm kind of just freehanding this while I'm talking. So not only are you realizing that I have difficulty. I have difficulty speaking in general, but while doing it, while not doing something that's planned out prior, is my worst enemy. But again, that's why I'm trying to do this stuff. It allows me to be myself and talk and ramble without, fear of anybody judging me. And if you do want to judge me, go for it. Not everybody's gonna be my fan. Not everybody's gonna like me. Not everyone's gonna like you. And I've kind of come to that realization earlier on in my life, to the point where, being 21, I can just frickin' get stuff done. Fucking stop complaining and just do it, I don't really have a format for any type of, video that I make. It's kind of just going to be whatever I feel like talking about, or if there's anything that's going on in my life that I want to talk about. Kind of seems like that what's going to happen. So if I bore you guys, I'm sorry. You must like what I'm talking about now. And I'm gonna try my best to not be super critical of myself when I'm making these videos, because nobody wants to listen to some idiot just complain about, oh, I'm not gonna be able to do this, or nobody's gonna like this. I just gotta stick to my guns, just get it done. Just get shit done. So this is the start of my creative journey, where yeah, like I'm gaming, I'm playing video games on YouTube, but it's more than that. It's me just talking. you know, me being myself, and I just, everything here's an open conversation. And I'd love to continue that with you guys down in the comments if you feel like this has impacted you in any type of way, I guess. So let's get down to business, boys. You know, I'm gonna keep building this, and don't stop creating, even if your mind tells you to. Everybody wants to make things. Everybody's got dreams and goals and aspirations, so just go do it, man. Make those YouTube videos, make that music, make that art. Just pick up a paintbrush, dude. Just start painting. Anybody who watercolors out there? I love watercolor. I can't do it myself, but I got lots of respect for people who do. So, you know, if you need something to create or you want to make something, pick up watercolor. You know, that's my 2 cents. Hopefully my vocabulary will get better too. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.